Your body has food, water, oxygen, everything it needs, yet without a hidden set of molecules, the entire system collapses. Muscles weaken, nerves misfire, the brain clouds. The machine of life grinds to a halt. History remembers this collapse. Soldiers with swollen legs in Asia. Farmers in the American South with rashes, diarrhea, and madness. Patients in Europe wasting away with mysterious anemia. The invisible culprits? The missing B vitamins. The vitamin B complex, 8 distinct nutrients, each a spark plug in human metabolism. Remove just one and the lights begin to dim. The B vitamins fuel your cells, protect your nerves, build your blood, and guard your DNA. So let's meet the family. There are 8 B vitamins: thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, pyridoxine, biotin, folate, and cobalamin, each discovered after devastating deficiency outbreaks, each tied to life-saving medical breakthroughs. B vitamins are water-soluble. They dissolve in water and are not stored in the body, meaning they must be consumed regularly to prevent deficiency, with excess amounts excreted in urine. Thiamine stores last only days, folate a few months. Only B12 hides in the liver for years. This is why poor diets, alcoholism, or gut disease can cause illness so fast. Enzymes are the machines of metabolism, but they don't run alone. Each B vitamin is a coenzyme, an ignition key. Thiamine powers carbohydrate breakdown. Riboflavin fuels mitochondria. Niacin shuttles electrons. Pantothenic acid builds coenzyme A. Without these keys, food is locked away and ATP production stalls. That's why B deficiencies feels like exhaustion, weakness, and brain fog. The food is there, that the body can't use it. It's cellular starvation, energy trapped just out of reach. Let's delve deeper into each B vitamin. B1 refers to thiamine, an essential B vitamin that helps the body convert food into energy, supporting the nervous system and heart function. Neurons in the heart, these tissues that demand nonstop energy, are the first to fail. B1 is found in foods like whole grains, meat, nuts, and legumes, and can be taken as a supplement to prevent or treat deficiency, which can lead to conditions like beriberi or Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Deficiency is more common in people with alcohol dependence, certain digestive issues, or who have had bariatric surgery. Clinically, this is Wernicke's encephalopathy in alcoholics, confusion, poor coordination, and eye paralysis. It can reverse within hours of IV thiamine, if caught in time. Centuries ago, polished rice stripped of thiamine led to widespread epidemics of beriberi, a debilitating disease caused by vitamin B1 deficiency affecting large populations. A single missing vitamin decided life or death during these times. There are 2 types of beriberi: dry beriberi starve nerves, leaving feet numb and legs weak, and wet beriberi, which weakened the heart, blood pooled, tissue swelled, and patients drowned in their own fluids. B2, riboflavin, is essential for metabolizing fats, carbohydrates, and proteins into energy. It supports healthy skin, hair, and eyes, aids in the formation of red blood cells, and helps protect cells from oxidative stress. Good food sources include dairy products, lean meats, eggs, leafy vegetables, and fortified cereals. Riboflavin forms FMN and FAD, vital electron carriers in mitochondria. Without them, ATP falters and rapidly dividing tissues fail. A deficiency in vitamin B2 is rare but can occur with a poor diet lacking in meat and milk. Symptoms can include anemia, mouth sores, and skin problems. Vitamin B3, also known as niacin, is an essential water-soluble vitamin required for proper metabolic function, a healthy nervous system, and good skin. The 2 main forms of niacin found in food and supplements are nicotinic acid and niacinamide, nicotinamide. Since the body does not store niacin, it must be replenished daily through diet. Niacin builds NAD, a coenzyme in over 400 reactions. Without it, DNA repair halts, energy harvest fails, and oxidative stress spirals. Skin burns in sunlight, the gut lining breaks down, and the brain falters. This condition was known as pellagra, dermatitis, diarrhea, dementia, and death. The 4Ds still echo in malnutrition and alcoholism today. Vitamin B5, also known as pantothenic acid, an essential water-soluble vitamin vital for metabolic functions like converting food into energy. It is crucial for creating coenzyme A, CoA, which helps build and break down fatty acids and is involved in synthesizing hormones and red blood cells. Deficiency is rare, but World War II prisoners described burning feet syndrome, nerves sparking painfully as their fuel lines ran dry. Even minor players can reveal themselves under stress. Vitamin B6, pyridoxine, is the master of amino acids. It is a water-soluble vitamin essential for many bodily functions, including metabolism, nerve function, and immune system support. It converts tryptophan into serotonin, glutamate into GABA, and helps build hemoglobin. Without it, depression, irritability, seizures, and anemia emerge. In pregnancy, deficiency can cause severe nausea. This single vitamin writes the chemistry of mood and blood. In alcoholism, isoniazid therapy, or poor diets, B6 vanishes. Patients develop confusion, nerve pain, microcytic anemia. The brain loses its balance. The blood loses its strength. Vitamin B7 biotin is a water-soluble vitamin that the body uses to metabolize fats, carbohydrates, and protein. While the body can produce some biotin through intestinal bacteria, it is also obtained through diet. Biotin powers carboxylation reactions, critical for fat and amino acid metabolism. Deficiency is rare but striking. Brittle nails, hair loss, scaly rashes, often seen in long-term antibiotic use or excessive raw egg white consumption, because egg whites contain avidin, which binds biotin tightly. Vitamin B9 folate is an essential B-complex vitamin that helps the body create DNA and new healthy cells. It is especially critical during periods of rapid growth, such as pregnancy and infancy. Folate carries 1 carbon units, essential for DNA synthesis and cell division. Without it, bone marrow stalls, producing oversized, fragile red cells, megaloblastic anemia. In pregnancy, deficiency halts neural tube closure, leading to devastating birth defects like spina bifida. This is why folate supplementation is universal for expectant mothers. Today, flour is fortified with folic acid, a public health triumph. Rates of neural tube defects plummeted where supplementation became law. A vitamin literally reshaped population health. Vitamin B12, also known as cobalamin, is a water-soluble vitamin and is the guardian of DNA and myelin. It helps recycle folate, synthesize red blood cells, and insulate nerves. It is found naturally in animal products like meat and eggs, as well as in fortified foods and supplements. Deficiency leads to megaloblastic anemia and neurological devastation, tingling hands, unsteady gait, memory loss. Unlike folate, B12 deficiency can permanently damage nerves if untreated. Pernicious anemia once killed relentlessly. The cause wasn't diet, but autoimmunity. Patients lost intrinsic factor, the stomach protein that absorbs B12. Before its discovery, treatment was a death sentence. Today, monthly B12 injections restore life. B vitamins don't work in isolation. Folate needs B12. Niacin synthesis depends on B6. A lack of one ripples across many pathways. That's why deficiencies often overlap, and why balanced diets matter more than isolated supplements. Alcoholism, gastric surgery, metformin therapy, and fad diets all threaten B vitamin balance today. Deficiencies aren't relics of the past. They still walk into clinics every week. whole grains, leafy greens, legumes, eggs, meat, and dairy, nature's spread of B vitamins. Unlike trendy superfoods, these staples quietly prevent disease every day. For most, diet suffices. But in pregnancy, veganism, alcoholism, or certain medical therapies, supplementation is vital. The key is targeted use, not blind megadoses. B vitamins don't give energy like caffeine. They unlock it. Without them, metabolism is stalled. With them, it hums. They're the spark plugs, not the fuel. This is why doctors called B vitamins essential. Not optional, not extra. Essential. They shaped history, defined medicine, and still power every cell today. From swollen legs in Asia to cracked lips in Europe, from Pellagra's 4Ds to pernicious anemia's slow death, the B vitamins have left their fingerprints across medical history. What seemed invisible was in fact essential. Today, deficiencies still lurk in alcohol, restrictive diets, and chronic illness. We may not see epidemics, but the biology hasn't changed. Without B vitamins, the spark plugs fail, and life sputters. So the next time you eat, remember, these aren't optional extras, they're the ignition keys of metabolism. Respect them, and the engine of your body runs smooth. Ignore them, and history's lessons return. This was Medical Minute. If knowledge is the best medicine, then subscribing is the prescription. Like, share, and hit the bell, because next time we'll uncover vitamin C, the story of scurvy, immunity, and the molecule that rewrote naval history.